it is time for the most eagerly anticipated segment of OTBAM every single morning. It's time for Deal or No Deal. We've got Chelsea rumours, we've got Manchester United rumours, we've got Arsenal rumours, Newcastle's next boss, and European football rumours coming up in this exclusive episode of Deal or No Deal. Are you familiar with the format of Deal or No Deal?
Yes, I am.
Well,
the series, the actual show.
I was about to say, well, it's exactly the same as that, but in reality, it's nothing like Deal or No Deal. I basically read out a load of transfer rumours, and you and Phil can tell me whether or not it's a deal for the club or no deal for the club, or in fact the player. So we'll start, as I say, with Chelsea rumours. Manchester City and Germany forward Leroy Sané remains Bayern Munich's top transfer target this summer, despite a recent lack of progress on a deal. We're going with Bayern Munich's angle here. Deal or no deal? Is it going to happen?
It could.
Deal.
I think it could happen, and it'd be a great deal for Bayern Munich. And it's a strange one for Sané, such a good player, but didn't go to the World Cup, and had a strange season where he was left out of big games. But then when he comes on, you see how good he is. He's a brilliant player, but maybe he thinks if I go to Bayern Munich, the biggest club in Germany, this will be one way of guaranteeing that I'm obviously going to get the first choice in the German national team.
Remarkably, this is because Chelsea have rejected Bayern's latest offer for 18-year-old England winger Callum Hudson-Odoi. Surely Leroy Sané will be ahead of you, ahead of Callum Hudson-Odoi on the wish list.
What age is Sané? Sané's only a young guy,
23.
Isn't he? Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you're getting a winger about to enter his prime.
Yeah, also as well, like
Hudson-Odoi.
See, Chelsea are in that position where obviously they can't sign players, but Hudson-Odoi is injured. He did his Achilles, so Chelsea might be thinking maybe we do get rid of an injured player, but I don't know. What I've seen of him I really like, and I'd like to see him stay with Chelsea, and you'd imagine Frank Lampard will give him game time.
There's a full-back crisis at Chelsea Football Club. Left-back Marcus Alonso and right-back David Zappacosta are looking to leave the club this summer, says the Star. If you're Chelsea, deal or no deal on selling these two?
Get rid of them both. Good deal.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Mateo Kovacic, what's the latest on this? This is not a deal or no deal, this is an update, Phil.
It's done. And people are wondering how Chelsea have got away with signing a player when they've got a transfer ban. They're two in their transfer ban, but it's the same with the Higuain deal. They're loan deals, so once you trigger the clause of making the signing permanent before the loan runs out at the end of the month, which is obviously in a few days' time, then you don't have to register the player again. So that's how they did the loophole. And
this is a workaround.
Yeah, and they obviously had this in mind, but he's not exactly a major signing for them. I wouldn't put him in the first choice Chelsea midfield. There was that strange thing that Sarri had where he'd start his midfield three, so it was always Jorginho and N'Golo Kante, and it was another. So it was either Ross Barkley or Kovacic, and if he started Barkley, he'd take him off and replace him with Kovacic, and vice versa. Yeah. And Loftus-Cheek was left out. I actually would have put Loftus-Cheek ahead of either of them.
Right. Okay. So you almost think that Kovacic is a needless pawn in all of this. You would be just as good as last season with Barkley and Loftus-Cheek there.
Yeah, I'd prefer Loftus-Cheek. I know he got an injury as well.
Let's talk Manchester United. Sporting boss Marcel Kaiser believes the chances of keeping Portugal midfielder Bruno Fernandes at the club are slim, with Manchester United among those interested in the 24-year-old. This is from Record in Portuguese. We've successfully translated it, and we've given you this deal or no deal proposition.
Did you learn some Portuguese when you were at the Web Summit?
Yes, I did. Went to see Benfica play, learned lots of Portuguese. That's all I did over there. Deal or no deal, Bruno Fernandes, Manchester United? No deal.
It would be a great deal for them, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Is this just because nobody wants to play for Man United anymore?
There's a bit of that. Well, they do, and the money is right. There's also been a lot of talk about Liverpool going in for this guy. And then the subplot there is Rafa Camacho, the young right back, has just signed for Sporting from Liverpool.
Right.
Is that a sweetener?
Could be. Usually those two things would go hand in hand, and you wouldn't wait for so long for the other side of that to happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Manchester United are considering a move for Barcelona and France defender Samuel Umtiti, 25. This is deal or no deal. It's a deal from Barcelona's perspective. They want to get rid of Umtiti. Deal or no deal from Manchester United's perspective?
I think that's a deal.
You think so? Are you not living in 2 years ago? What do you think?
That'd be a great deal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he was linked with Arsenal and desperately wanted Arsenal to sign him.
Any centre half is an addition, like a welcomed addition to United's squad. Like. Although, funny enough, I saw Victor Lindelof was linked with a move to Barcelona.
So that could be your sweetener that you spoke about a moment ago.
All about
These two things will happen at the
That's
one
what the
time.
transfer market is all about, sweeteners.
We spoke about this earlier, Anthony. I'll put this to you, Phil. United look likely to reject Inter Milan's proposed £62.7 million deal to sign the 26-year-old Belgium striker Romelu Lukaku, first on loan and then permanently. £62.7 million. You're Manchester United, deal or no deal?
That's a deal, you have to take it. The best business I think United could do this summer would be to offload Lukaku, Pogba and Sanchez. If they got rid of those three, because they like
chances are they might get rid of none of them.
And that's a worry, because what's going to happen with Solskjaer, he needs time. There's going to be some bad days for United next season. When things go bad, these three players tend to play up. And you can see they're signing younger players, obviously wan-bissaka, Daniel James. Younger players would probably be more likely to
Total line.
Exactly.
Yeah, and believe in the bigger plan.
Yeah, and the time is on their side.
Yeah.
Whereas
Apart from their fact that they are, even if they were playing top of their game, but had the potential, I'd get rid of all three of those.
But see, if they're playing top of their game, then they think
Get a better price.
They think as well, I'm playing so well here, actually I should be playing for someone else.
Yes, exactly.
They
And I can dictate the dressing room.
For sure.
Like, I mean, I don't know. It's an awful pity that you didn't have something like a World Cup that Pogba might shine in it, and then you could ramp up the price and you could say, good luck. You know, it would have been perfectly timed, but unfortunately they don't.
Got four more that I want to focus on here. We're going to have to go through these quickly. France midfielder Adrien Rabiot, a summer target for Manchester United, looks to have edged closer to a move away from Paris Saint-Germain after the 24-year-old's mother revealed the club have not made any offers to tempt her son away. Once the mother starts to talk, you know you're in trouble. Manchester United, deal or no deal, Adrien Rabiot?
No deal. And actually, if you throw him into the dressing room that we just talked about, that would be a disaster.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he basically down tools at PSG.
Good point. Good point.
A talent, but you know, basically went in shouting the odds, thinking this is what I deserve, and he hadn't really done much.
Anyone who has their mother doing their transfer talk at 24 years of age,
He's a smart man.
yeah, is a guy you want to watch carefully. You don't fancy being Solskjaer in there. Next thing she comes through the door with a stiletto in hand.
Why aren't you playing him?
Yeah, no.
Celtic boss Neil Lennon has told Arsenal they'll need to pay a lot more money if they are to secure a deal for Scotland left-back Kieran Tierney, 22. Deal or no deal on a bigger amount of money for Kieran Tierney from Arsenal.
What are they offering it?
What were we talking yesterday? Was it 20?
20. I'd say like 25. He's worth it. He's good.
So you think they go to 25 but no further?
Test the water at 25.
25, 30 million, deal or no deal?
Deal.
Deal.
But Arsenal have no budget.
Give me an answer, deal or no deal?
I'm going to say no deal.
No deal on that. Okay,
They
quickly.
spent all their budget on that promo video that they
They
had.
certainly have. Can Kieran Tierney do a good North London accent is the question he needs to be asked when he's signing his contract. Atletico Madrid are considering a move for Real Madrid's Colombia playmaker James Rodriguez with a 27-year-old surplus to requirements at the Bernabeu. This is a great one. If you're Atletico, deal or no deal?
Deal.
Deal?
I think so.
Ah, okay, so
He'd be
there's way
better.
back.
He'd be better. You want to show
Stick
up
it to them.
show up Real what they were missing.
Meanwhile, Real Madrid remain interested in Kylian Mbappe, but will aim to let him stay at Paris Saint-Germain for another season before penciling in a big money move for the French striker in the summer of 2020, says Marca. Deal or no deal? Obviously for Kylian Mbappe it's a deal. Do you let him wait for another year, or do you just go all in now and sign him?
No, I'd say wait. Yeah, you've got Hazard now.
True. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
Let him